Welcome, my name's Melissa Porter.
And my name's Nick Freeman.
Welcome to The Life Coach.
I'm the lawyer.
Join us as together we tackle your toughest problems using our unique combination of wisdom and experience.
Good afternoon, not good morning.
Good afternoon. It's Nick Freeman here with Melissa.
Hello there. Hello there, Nick. How you doing?
I'm good. You?
Life Coach and the lawyer. Pleased to meet you.
I'm the lawyer part. Just in case that needed any clarification.
What's your conundrum today?
Yeah, it's really difficult nowadays to meet people, and I'm quite disillusioned by the whole process and getting out there, meeting people, and the whole ghosting it seems to be acceptable nowadays. It's just a bit of a blooming misery being single nowadays, and I know there's all sorts of opportunities like dating apps and things like that, and the big thing right now, certainly in London, is running clubs, which is great, except you don't come across as like a sleaze, basically. You don't be seen as somebody who literally, oh my gosh, woman, right, go talk, get the number. which things need to be done, in an appropriate way.
Naturally.
Yeah. So, like for instance, there's a couple of running clubs which I do locally, and it tends to be mothers or men in the road. So it's not really that same dynamics.
They're probably not the right running clubs for you. It doesn't sound like they're the right running clubs for you.
Well, when you say running club, it's just a local one I'm in, and
Let me ask you a couple of questions.
How old are you?
I'm 47. I need to think about that. I stopped counting.
And have you been married? Have you come out of a long-term relationship? Never been married?
Okay, but I've seen a picture of you because we do the pre-screening, and I have to say, I love you, Nick, but he's hot.
Is he?
Okay, so there's no...
0 out of 10, how hot?
Okay.
I need to know this before we carry on.
Okay, he's hot, right? But I heard you say you're disillusioned, okay? But we don't want to turn disillusioned into desperate because women feel it.
I agree.
Right?
I totally agree.
And you are
absolutely
hot, and it's not... The point is you are selectively single, okay? Because if you look like you can go in any bar, true or false, you can go in any bar and you can pick up any woman or man. Is it a woman that we're talking about?
Yeah.
Right. You can pick up any woman that you want. You are selective, I'm assuming, yeah?
What sort of person are you looking for?
Somebody who likes to travel. But a lot of these things nowadays, it sounds fairly like, oh gosh,
Tick box.
You like to travel. Who doesn't?
I don't. But I'm not suggesting I'm for you, by the way.
He's not interested
travel.
in you.
What else? What else?
I do a lot of working out. I've just literally come from a run.
Keep fit.
Yeah, keep fit. Yeah.
What else?
I run a music business.
So you're into your music. What sort of music?
Yeah, can't play anything at all. But
okay.
but I work with music. Music for like Netflix movies and.
Right. What do you do for a living?
It's a music business for film and TV.
That's what you do for a living?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you not come across, you're obviously creative, artistic, fit and hot, according to Melissa. So do you not come across people in your workplace? I mean, most work relationships are the most successful ones because they naturally involve a sharing of interests and other reasons.
Yep.
Surely, in your work environment, there must be loads of potential suitors.
Well, I work from home and have worked from home for quite a long time. And
is there an office to go into? Is there
that's my converted spare bedroom.
Right. So, do you not have any office events where the whole team gets together and does stuff together?
I love your optimism. The whole team. I am my whole team.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, music events. I mean, you need to put yourself, if you're serious about wanting to meet someone,
which he is,
and you've got loads of interests and you're a hot, fit guy, I don't understand why it's so difficult to put, you walk along the pavement and you see people. I mean, back in the day, I've never been on an app in my life because I wouldn't know how to do it. But in your everyday walk of life, you meet people if you're proactive and receptive.
Have you boys heard of the saying, when you don't care, they come to you. Have you heard about, women that try and men are trying to get pregnant, yeah? And they've literally had 4 rounds of IVF, and then suddenly they give up. And then miraculously they become pregnant. Have you heard of that?
I don't think...
It's the same with dating.
I don't think you're obsessed, are you?
So I'm actually reading a book right now. It's fairly similar. It's basically called Models, and it's I'm not sure if you heard of it.
Like supermodels.
Do you mean we're talking about model people?
Well, no. I don't know why it's called Models, because it's not about modelling or that's what it's called. It's a dating book, and it's quite interesting because it basically says just don't put yourself so out there and kind of just don't really show too much interest. Because women they can pick up on things like that.
But that sounds to me like it shouldn't be a game. Relationships shouldn't be a game. It should be something deeper and more meaningful. Otherwise, it's strategic and it's not going to go anywhere.
Well, apparently, this is one of the most leading books. And it basically says, do not ask too many questions about her. Make her ask questions about you. Do not try too hard. Otherwise you come across somebody who's perhaps a bit desperate, a bit needy.
But that's obviously very sensible. I can understand.
Okay, I'm going to put another spin on this whole thing, right? Okay, because I get what the point of the book is. Right, but I want to start with you from this Nick, you keep talking.
No, I'm not talking. I'm holding back.
I know you're struggling.
I'm holding back.
Right, okay. Sorry, just having a disagreement here.
No, we're not. It's an opportunity to collaborate, right. Which I'm going to take.
Okay. So what the book is meaning is, okay, we don't want to appear, we don't have the energy of desperation. When if somebody poses the question, look now for a red bus, you will see a lot of red buses in your proximity. And it's the same with the quality of our energy. It's called non-verbal communication. If we feel
Go on, I'm listening.
That was not collaborative.
that was a big one, wasn't it?
Yeah. If we feel disillusioned, if we feel desperate, there is an energy that we give off.
To me, he sounds like a really positive, got himself sorted out type of guy. So there's a practical solution. Do you have many friends?
Yeah.
Good. And do they not have people they know who they
That's
want to introduce you to?
That's a good idea. Fix you up.
Well, the big problem I've got...
They're all married.
Yeah, and even most of my best friends, just to get people to even come out and even meet for a drink nowadays, is nigh impossible.
Yeah, you need new friends.
True friends would have loads of people. If you look at the friendship group that creates, there'll be loads and loads of people. Yeah, you're a lovely guy. What about this one? What about this one? And that's how it develops.
I do agree. I think friends of friends is always the best way.
Because they know you.
Well, I judge friends. I judge people's friends on the friends they keep. So if somebody is amazing, then by default their friends will be amazing. So for instance, I've never met you, Nick, but I know you will be absolutely incredible Melissa.
Oh.
You're talking about guilt by association.
Well done.
But it's true. It is true though.
It should be true.
I've never met you, but I know that when we do meet, you'll be a wonderful man.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
What's the opposite of having a lack of trust in something?
Being trusting.
Right.
Yeah.
Being trusting. But he's got to get himself out there.
Right. Nicholas,
when
I was single,
knock at his door.
When I was single, I remember having a chat with one of my friends saying, my favourite night out is a night in. Mm-hmm. I am never, ever going to meet anybody because I like staying in. We love staying in.
But you can go anywhere and you're going to have people...
I don't want to meet somebody in a
telephone numbers.
I don't want to meet. Thank you.
You just go to Waitrose.
I don't want to meet somebody in a bar because I don't like hanging out in a bar. So if they are in a bar,
everyday walks of life,
they're probably doing something.
Yeah, but it's
I don't like to do.
That's what I said earlier on. It's just your everyday life. You meet people, and that's how it happens.
Yeah.
But are you locked in your bedroom a lot of the time?
I work in my office most of the time.
So, I mean, should you be changing jobs and going to work for an organisation, and then you can meet people?
I've got an idea.
Or doing some sort of collaboration.
Something with dogs.
Well, no.
Something with dogs or puppies.
That's strategic.
Yes, because...
You can't take a puppy out on a run.
you'll also meet other women that are around these animals.
It's like borrow someone's baby. I mean, goodness me.
He might like babies.
It's opportunity and inclination, okay? You are not giving yourself the opportunity by the way you're living your life. That's what's lacking. And you're obviously a really smart guy. You need to work out, how am I going to increase my opportunity?
Yeah.
And
it's like having the Mona Lisa in a safe. It's in the Louvre so everybody can admire it. And there's a reason why. You need to be admired. You need to have, give women the opportunity to start making conversation with you. You're hot. You need to be out there.
There are so many people who go on holiday on their own.
Yeah.
Who travel on their own around the country. They go to hotels, eat on their own.
I do that a lot. I do all my
And do you not
away.
see other like-minded people there?
I do speak to people when I'm out there, but I think the idea of maybe agreeing to go, finding somebody else as a solo traveller, I'd definitely be up for going away with somebody. Or even just literally we agree to book separate hotels, separate flights, and just do stuff during the day. That's
as a friend.
Can I share a story?
Yeah.
One of my friends went to Fiji, and she worked as part of this charity, creating houses and hostels for local people in the area that didn't have the finances or the resources to do this. She met the guy that she ended up spending several years with in Fiji.
Wow.
And for me, there's a science behind that. You're doing what you love in a place that you love. You're vibrating. I don't know if you believe in energy, but I do. You're really happy. So you're giving off good vibes.
Yeah.
He was giving off good vibes.
Okay. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
If I said no, you'd still ask me anyway. So.
What's the longest relationship you've ever had?
2.5 years.
And when was that?
Oh, gosh. That was quite a while.
Roughly.
The longest one.
Why is this of relevance?
No, because I'm just exploring whether you
10
really...
years, 10 years ago, maybe?
Whether you really do want to meet someone, or you're saying it. I'm not trying to be rude. You're saying, I'd like to meet someone. But the reality is, when people say, why are you single? Oh, no, I'm trying to meet someone. And you're giving yourself a narrative. But does that really reflect your inner self, your inner soul, what you really want? Because I would think that somebody like you, if you wanted it, it would happen.
Yeah.
And I just detect some sort of resistance within your deeper self, and I'm not trying to be really Freudian here, that's actually preventing this from happening. Because the world is a very open place and there's so many opportunities there. And for you to say, I just can't meet anyone when you're hot, creative, etc., how can that be? I mean, why aren't you at Glastonbury at the moment?
No.
Sorry, can you say that again? Glastonbury.
They do have some glam camping there.
That's how posh people say Glastonbury.
Glastonbury.
Well, I've never... I've never been, but I've never had a problem meeting people. and I don't really like the lack of hygiene there either, to be quite honest with you. But,
shall we go to Glastonbury next year?
It's not the crime of the century, is it? Sorry, it's Glastonbury.
Glastonbury.
Well, you say I'm a Bath, not a Bath man. I'm a path, not a path man.
Glastonbury.
Okay.
We're going to have to wrap up this call. And just a final thing from me, okay? That to which we seek, we must be ourselves.
Yeah, so, okay. So let me
Summarise
translate
that.
that for you. If you really want it, and it's not that I'm wrong about something, that inner resistance, it will happen. Put yourself out there.
That's not what I said at all.
And it will happen.
No.
Okay.
If you want to attract somebody...
Yeah.
You need to embody that which you want to attract. So if you want to meet...
He's already got it. He's already embodying it. And that's what I'm saying. Is there a degree of resistance? Is that what's actually holding him back?
I hope that's helped somewhere. Have a lovely day.
All right.
Be good.
Bye. Bye-bye.
We need to, first of all...
So I didn't know. It was
Glastonbury.
called Glastonbury, sorry about
Is
that.
not.
That's how
Is
clumsy
that
of me.
when you're at school, do you say Glastonbury?
I don't know. That's weird, isn't it? But
Yeah.
to me, it's Glastonbury.
Yeah. Now you've never had a problem, okay, with meeting ladies, I'm assuming. Never had a problem.
No.
Okay. All right. But there is something called non-verbal communication, and it's an energy that some of us carry within of ourselves.
I agree.
And it's our thoughts and our feelings. And sometimes if they're a little bit skewed on the negative as opposed to the positive, that affects who we are attracting.
Couldn't agree with you more.
Right, okay.
Spot on.
Because he's a really
But it doesn't make
financially
sense.
independent,
Everything's
good-looking
right.
guy.
He ticks all the boxes, so why isn't it happening?
Yeah. It's going to happen.
He's out running. He's seeing people. They might be mums and dads at the running club, but he's running past people.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
What would you do if you run past someone? Would you be
I'd
proactive?
stop and have a chat. Absolutely. Hi. I'm
You've been to Glastonbury? What, the shower?
No. After you chat.
Right, about the shower?
No, I'm going to have it. I'm hot and sweaty now, but I'm going to have it. Do you fancy a drink later, or can I have your number? What's wrong with that? The worst that she can say is no.
I need to share about our first date. So Nick and I were set up on a blind date through a mutual friend, and it didn't go well the first time. We didn't actually.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen the first time.
Because her personal circumstances had changed, so that it would no longer be appropriate for us to meet.
I googled him and I didn't like the look of him. Anyway, that shame on me because I made a judgment, and that's not fair. Anyway, our first date. Nick knows I'm obsessed with LA. California. And where did you take me on our first date?
All the way to California.
He took me to California.
In Altrincham. which is a nice coffee and sandwich shop.
Start off as you mean to go on.
Absolutely, I did say.
You didn't lie about who you were.
I'm always going to have dogs, and I will never fly. Did I say that or not?
And you'll always take me on dates.
That's not true. That's not true.
If you'd like to be part of our show, please do send us an email to admin@melissaportercoach.com.